You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, let's talk about Lisa Bluder. She, of course, was the Iowa coach, Caitlin Clark's coach. She's very tight with Caitlin Clark. And, of course, she's like a lot of people, appreciate the skill, the talent that Caitlin Clark has, even while some people like the Mystics owner, who I believe is one of the co-founders of BET, if that tells you anything, sort of where her priorities lie. I mean, we all saw the clown show interview on CNN from Sheila Johnson. And, you know, I saw this little tidbit on X as we get ready to listen to what she said. But this person put this on as a quote to this video that a lot of people, including myself, has covered on this channel. Sheila Johnson's worth $850 million, and she doesn't put a penny back into the neighborhood she comes from. Very interesting. She doesn't even come back to her high school to show little black girls that they can become her. My little cousins go to the same high school. They don't even know she exists. Very interesting indeed. But this, of course, is the Mystics owner that said that Caitlin Clark should give up her Time Magazine award and give it to the entire WNBA. Of course, that has now become a running joke, and the mother of all community checks came down here and nailed her. 31% of Mystics' total home attendance for the 2024 season came from the 2 games versus Caitlin Clark and the Fever. 31% of all of their attendance came from 2 games. So this is what she said.
The league and respect everybody that's playing and their talents. Magazine where Caitlin Clark was named Athlete of the Year. Why couldn't they have put the whole WNBA on that cover and said the WNBA is the league of the year because...
Okay, we're going to stop it right there, but you get my point. It was a dumpster fire interview, and it makes the WNBA look so small, but the whole league has handled Caitlin Clark. They could have not handled her entrance into the league worse. The players, the owners, the jealousy, the pettiness, all of it. And, of course, it spilled over onto the court where they literally assaulted Caitlin Clark. Look, Caitlin Clark's never going to come out and act like that's what happened, because she's going to take the high road, but we witnessed it. You know, I'm sorry. I know Caitlin Clark didn't like the idea of Christine Brennan asking Dejanay Carrington about the eye poke, but I think it was intentional. All right? And I have the right to think that. And I don't expect Caitlin Clark, because she has to play on the court, to come out and be like, yeah, I think it was intentional. No, that's just not her jam. So Lisa Bluder, the former Iowa coach, and Caitlin Clark's former coach, has answered back Sheila Johnson, all right, where she said the whole league should have been made the Time Magazine Athlete of the Year, and this former Iowa coach, an all-time coach, she was not having this nonsense at all, nor should she, frankly. Speaking with USA Today's Sports Seriously, Bluder, who in May retired after 24 seasons coaching the Iowa Hawkeyes, where Clark played from 2020 to 2024, disagreed, insisting that Clark's impact on women's sports is historic. I don't think there's any confusion there. Quote, "It's silly to me that anybody's trying to take away from something that's so good in your sport right now," said Bluder. Clark is a person that really helped athletics, helped women's sports in a way that nobody has helped women's sports since maybe Billie Jean King. You know, we all remember that, right? You know, some of us do. Some of us are old. But seriously, it's nuts that this owner came out and tried to, shade this award that Caitlin Clark got. And look, we all don't like the comments that Caitlin made about surrounding the award. I think it was a horrible PR look. But she was very deserving of said award. Seriously, Bluder's position appears to be that a rising tide will lift all boats, and that the entire WNBA will benefit from Clark's fame. We know that. We've watched, they've got a new media deal that's like 4 times higher than the one that they've been on. Do you really believe they gave that media deal for Asia Wilson? Because they didn't. Or Angel Reese? Sorry, not sorry, media, because they didn't. Sheila Johnson, by the way, tried to throw Angel into that. It's nuts. Let's get on the bandwagon. Let's help her out. Make her life a little easier because she's helping all of us, Bluder said. Sometimes, we used to tell our team, listen, when Caitlin's light shines on her, it shines on all of us. And I think everybody needs to embrace that a little bit better. She's not wrong. She's not wrong. It should be something that the league accepts a little bit more. By the way, Bluder also talked about the unrivaled thing, right? And I found this. This is, did you expect Caitlin to want to take a break and not participate in Unrivaled? Yeah, it didn't surprise me. Just because of our conversation, she really needed some time. Just like the Olympic break gave her some time to rejuvenate mentally, emotionally, physically, she needs this one. She's been going hard for a long, long time. I think this will do her some good. And I think she'll be back into the W season, ready to go in with a little bit more fire from taking this break. And look, that last line should scare the shit out of the WNBA. She'll come back with even more fire because we saw, that Olympic break, she was a monster when they came back. When the league came back, there was an obvious switch that had been flipped, and she went on a tear. She crushed the league. I said she took herself from like fourth or fifth in the MVP conversation all the way up to being right there, 1 or 2 for the MVP for the league because of that. She slaughtered the league right after that Olympic break. No doubt about it. No doubt about it at all. So I found this interesting. Look, the former Iowa coach is stating the obvious. And this is going to continue to be an issue for Caitlin Clark because regardless of how much virtue signaling she tries to do or heat she tries to take off of her with these comments like she made from this Time interview, it's not going to work. Literally, this woman knew what she said. Sheila Johnson, that is, the Mystics owner, knew what she said in the interview. That didn't help her one bit. It didn't buy her any bit of it didn't validity with them. They've totally discounted her. It's crazy. It really is because she's going to make them a lot of money. A lot of money. Wow. Tell me what you think, black and white sports supporters. Lisa Bluder is right. I wonder how high those damn tickets are for the jersey retirement now at Iowa. There was a ticket in the video I did last night that was $8,200+. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.